So, if you're anything like me, I have a suggestion for you when it comes to speaking your mind in the coaching world or posting about it, posting content on social media. It's just do it. Tell people what you know and just stick with that. Don't get outside of your lane of something that you don't know or unsure of yet. Only speak about what you know and what you're good at. And guess what? Even if it's this most simple and basic knowledge, there are going to be people who will learn from that. You will have a style, you will have your own style, you will have your own perspective, and that's super valuable to the industry, but that's also extremely valuable to specific people who resonate with your message. So the reason why I'm saying this is I think back literally to the time period that I started coaching, and I mean like the in 2012 when I actually started working at a CrossFit gym to coach. I coached before that, but I wouldn't consider that my start of my career. I had or I was inspired by people who would blog their training on websites, like WordPress or something like that. And then they would post, if they were coached, they would post about their coaching stuff as well. And I made my own, which I actually still have up, but I never really got into posting any information about what I knew in coaching. I only blogged my training, which was completely useless. Um, but that lasted up until really forever. Like I still hold back on what I truly know and feel like I can share that's valuable. Um, and a lot of that just comes from the fact that there are people who I follow or that I look up to or I've learned from that I realize know a lot more. And there's just so much more to this world of coaching than you'll ever be able to keep up with. And so I think for me, I'm the type of person who I feel like I have to know everything super well. I do just want to know everything, but then I also feel like to post, I have to know everything. I'm afraid of somebody asking me a question I don't know the answer to. I always have to come back to how when I work with clients one on one, whether it's in person or online, they ask me questions and they're always testing me. It's not That's not their intention. They're just curious about something or we're talking about their plan, but it's testing me and I always have some sort of response to their question. So that's feedback for me to say I know what I'm talking about. I should also refer back to literally the first year that I started coaching, which I'm referring to is 2012. I used to get a lot of compliments from the members at the gym that I coached at that I was very knowledgeable about this. Like I said, I've been coaching before 2012 and I dove headfirst into learning about coaching and everything exercise science related since 2007. So I had 5 years of experience before that. Um, so it's not like I was brand new and I just happened to know everything. But people used to give me that, and I'm saying that they found what I said as value, and I was just doing my job. Coaching people, people had questions. I went into the details about it and it helped them. So they found that valuable. And so I always have to come back to that and say, well, if that was valuable to this person here and this person there, why can't this be valuable to more and more people? Now, the world of the internet is obviously it's like a dark world. You're always going to inevitably going to run into somebody who's going to contradict what you're saying and find something wrong with it, and you just kind of have to get past that. The world of the internet is way different than, in my opinion, reality. But if you're someone who struggles to post your content or to post your ideas or your thoughts, um, don't be. Just put it out there. You will say things that might not be right. Uh, that's not your intention, but if you're honest and humble um, and able to get over that and continue moving and maybe learn from that as well, your messages will get better. But they will never get better if you don't put your messages out there. And so that's why I'm trying to do these videos more often now, where I have these thoughts that come across my head that I'm like, ooh, this is a valuable thought. This is something that needs to be said, or these are conversations I have with individual clients all the time. I should say this more out so to the general population of people who follow me. And so I'm just posting my ideas, raw, uncut, um, on YouTube now. So I just post these. I'm a more nuanced thinker. I think in detail, and so it's hard for me to just give a very short versioned answer to a lot of things. I consider a lot, especially because somebody else's perspective. I consider somebody else's perspective, Therefore, if I just give you mine, you have to take that and interpret it. So I try to give you a very large perspective so you have a very good understanding of where you're at. So I don't want to get off track with this video, but the point is to target those coaches out there who are just like me, who have struggled to post your ideas, your thoughts, your content, your knowledge. Somebody will find it valuable. Somebody will resonate with it. You will get more engagement. You'll get more feedback. You'll learn from your mistakes, and your message will grow, and you'll build a better self brand.